Dear reader, this little book is designed to tell you everything you need to know about the science of getting ahead. Now let us assume you are young, healthy, clear-eyed, and eager, anxious to rise quickly and easily to the top of the business world. You can.
I can.
If you have education and intelligence and ability, so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be among the lucky golden few, you can.
I can. How to apply for a job, how to advance from the mailroom, how to sit down at a desk, how to dictate memorandums, how to develop executive style, how to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. How to observe personnel. How to select whom to lunch with. How to avoid petty friends. How to begin making contacts. How to walk into a conference room with an idea, a brilliant business idea that will make your expense account smooth. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. Observe personnel, how to select whom to lunch with, how to avoid petty friends, how to begin making contacts, how to
choose the right company. Before applying for a job, make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It should be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Joe, I've got a complaint from our dealers in Cleveland about that last shipment of wickets. They only got half their wickets. They ordered 300,000.
I know, Mr. Catch, but they wanted 2-tone wickets, and we ran out.
Ran out? What is this, a hot dog stand?
Look, this is the Worldwide Wicket Company. We're supposed to be the largest single producer of wickets in the world.
Now take it easy, Mr. Catch. There was trouble at Eastern Plant, a breakdown.
Well, get on the ball. I want to keep Cleveland wicket-minded.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Matthews, any news about the breakdown?
Oh, I'm feeling much better, thank you.
Say, Tackaberry, did you get my memo?
What memo?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos, and it's got to stop.
All right. I'll send out a memo.
The right company. This book is all that I need. How to succeed.
Never mind. Back to work, everybody. You heard me. I said back to work.
Oh, I'm sorry I bumped into you, sir, but I would like to apply for a job.
A job? Do you know who I am?
No, sir.
I'm J.B. Bigley. I'm the president of this company. That's who I am. In fact, that's who the hell I am. How dare you come to me for a job?
I'm sorry, sir, but...
Why do you think I have a personnel man? Why do you think I have a whole damn personnel department? Son, you bumped into the wrong man. Damn, coal-burning, blithering...
I'm sorry. I know how hard it is to find a job. I've been through that kind of thing myself.
Well, thank you, miss. You're very kind. Say, could you tell me where the personnel office is?
Personnel? Yes. It's right over there.
Thank you.
You're not discouraged?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. Maybe she can help you. I'll be right back.
Oh, miss, it's not really...
Where do you think you're going?
To see the personnel manager, sir.
I'm the personnel manager. We're not hiring anyone today.
Well, I was just speaking to Mr. Bigley and...
Bigley?
Yes, sir.
J.B. Bigley.
Oh, yes, sir, I was just speaking with him.
J.B. Bigley himself, you were speaking to him.
Oh, yes, sir, I just bumped into him.
Is he a friend of yours?
Oh, sir, I don't think a man should trade on friendship to get a job.
Very well put, young man. If you'll step into my office, I think we can work something out. My name is Brat, and you are?
Finch, sir, Pierpont Finch.
Pierpont, say maybe you ought to be J. Pierpont Finch.
As a matter of fact, sir, it is.
Oh, well, step into my office.
Good God, Rosemary, you could have at least let me finish my Metrical.
This is important, Smitty. I know you can help him. Where is he?
How would I know?
Oh, he must have gone into Mr. Brat's office. Go on in there. You're Brat's secretary. He'll listen to you.
But why this frantic urgency?
Smitty, we've got to help this boy.
But why? Fill me in, girl. Wherefore is this creep different from all other creeps?
He's not a creep, Smitty. He has a sort of noble courage, yet deep down I feel that he's sort of helpless.
Rosemary, your mother instinct is a big drag.
Well, that's all settled. Nice to have you aboard, Finch.
I'm glad to ship out with you, sir.
Let me do that.
Who is that?
That's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable? Maybe. Helpless? No.
Shut up, Smitty. I just hope he hasn't got a girl.
My secretary will take care of your forms and getting your particulars. Oh, Smitty, this is our new Mr. Finch.
Hello there.
How do you do?
My name is Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Mr. Finch will be starting out in the mailroom. Glad you don't mind that, Finch.
Sir, in a big pond like this, everyone must begin as a little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Now, Smitty, will you?
Say, Bud, have you guys in the mirror room sent out those wicked catalogs yet?
I don't know. I'm going to lunch.
At 11 o'clock. Why?
Because I'm the boss's nephew.
Oh, Bud. This is Bud from J.B. Bigley's nephew. This is Mr. Finch. He'll be working with you in the mailroom.
Hello, Finch. I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
How do you do?
Smitty, will you get Mr. Finch's particulars?
Yes, sir.
Glad to have you on our team, Finch.
Glad to be playing with you, sir.
Finch, you ambitious?
Not necessarily.
Good. Just keep that in mind. If you just remember who I am and remember who you are, we'll get on fine. If not...
You'll go crying to your uncle.
I beg your pardon, I do not go crying to my uncle. It just so happens that my mother is Mrs. Bigley's sister. If I feel that anything is wrong, I phone my mother, she phones Mrs. Bigley, and Mrs. Bigley phones Mr. Bigley. That's the democratic way.
I'm sorry, Mr. Finch. A man like you doesn't have to worry about someone like him. Smitty, you were going to get Mr. Finch's particulars?
Yes, particulars. Now, Mr. Finch, the first question is about...
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Good. I mean, that's the right answer. I mean, it's very wise not to have a girl.
I'm glad you understand, Miss Pilkington. You see, some women wouldn't. You see, I feel that when a man wants to rise in the world of business, a girl, or let's say an emotional involvement, can only lead to getting involved emotionally.
That's very intelligent, Mr. Finch.
Yes. Rosemary, are you through with Mr. Finch?
For the moment.
Fine. Now, if you'll step into my office, we'll get our business done.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss...
Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Happy to be aboard.
Well, Rosemary, you see?
I think he's fascinating.
I've seen some ambitious characters around here, but this boy is the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
Or maybe White Plains. No. New Rochelle.
Huh?
New Rochelle.
What are you talking about?
New Rochelle.
What about it?
That's the place where the mansion will be. For me and the darling, bright young man I've picked out for marrying me. He'll do well, I can tell. So it isn't a moment too soon to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Honey, you'll be in New Rochelle. Your darling tycoon will be here in the office.
Smitty,
The future Mrs. Finch is in for some lonely nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'll be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. I'll be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks the roomy, right, the roomy. Waiting to say, good evening, dear, I'm pregnant, what's new with you from downtown? No, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Oh, to belong in the aura of his frown, darling busy frown. Such heaven, wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown.
Coffee break!
It's about time!
No.
There's no coffee.
No coffee? No coffee? No coffee?
No coffee!
No coffee!
If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies, lies down, and something within me dies.
Hi, I'm Smitty and I'm a coffee drinker.
Hi, Smitty.
If I can't make 3 daily trips where shining shrine benignly drips and taste cardboard between my lips, something within me dies, lies down, and something within me dies.
No coffee!
No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! That office light doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no pains in the head. That office chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread, but only one chemical substance gets out the lead. Like she said, if I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, gone is the sense of enterprise. All gone, and something within me dies. No coffee, 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 no coffee. If I can't take my coffee break, somehow the soul no longer dries. Coffee, coffee, somewhere I don't metabolize. Coffee, coffee, something within me. Coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, something inside of me dies.
You have alertly seized your opportunities and are now on the first rung of the ladder. You are working in the mailroom. One word of caution about the mailroom. It is a place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but you are forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mailroom. Plan to rise.
Finch, where are you going? What have you got there?
It's the executive mail, bud.
I'll take that. Trying to get in good on the inside, huh? I can't even take a coffee break around here.
But I'm really just trying to do my job.
The executive mail is my job, Finch. If you have any idea of climbing a ladder around here, the view is going to get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you'll see the seat of my pants.
That's rotten, rotten, rotten. You know, Bud Frump is just jealous of you. He's trying to keep the big executives from noticing you.
Well, thank you for defending me, Miss Pilkington.
Please, call me Rosemary.
Okay, Rosemary.
Now, Mr. Finch,
Call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. The big executives will notice you. Just be patient.
Patient? Well, don't you realize I've been working here for 1 whole week?
I know, Ponty. I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, Rosemary. At least you noticed me.
I wish I were a big executive. Oh, here comes WWW.
Worldwide Wicket?
No, the Wicked Witch of the West.
Huh?
It's Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary. I better look busy, and you too.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am, but you should be wearing this. It goes with your hair.
Young man, you just want me to have this flower. You don't know who I am.
Well, that doesn't matter. What matters is that the flowers seem to cry out to be worn by you.
Young man, I'm Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary.
No, you can't be.
Why not?
Well, from Bud Frump's description of you, I'd never have. Well, you're not a frightening person.
Thank you.
If it's not at a place for me to say so, Miss Jones, I think you're a very attractive person, no matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was?
Finch, ma'am. F-I-N-C-H, Finch, Pierpont Finch.
And how is it I haven't seen you before?
Oh, I'm not supposed to deliver the executive mail. That's his job. Bud Frump, F-R-U-M-P.
Well, thank you very much, Finch. You're a very interesting young man.
Thank you, Miss Jones.
Say, Jonesy, I'd like an appointment with the boss at around 3.
I'll check on it, Milton, let you know.
Ah, flowers. You've got a new boyfriend, Jonesy.
This was given to me by a very nice young man. You should know him. Finch?
Yes?
Finch, this is Mr. Gatch.
How do you do, Mr. Gatch?
Hello?
Mr. Gatch would be a good man for you to know. His department is very important.
Oh, I know all about Mr. Gatch. He's in charge of plans and systems, interdepartmental evaluation, also pre-promotional promotion, post-administrative research, and multiple development on a multi-level level.
Hey, Jonesy, this is a smart one. I didn't know I did all that.
Very fine man, Mr. Gatch. I hear he has an opening in his department?
Oh, yes, he has. But he hasn't been able to make up his mind. Well, thank you for the flower, young man.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Hi, Jonesy.
Miss Jones!
Say, Rosemary.
Finch, quit goofing off. You've got to pick up the second delivery.
Right, old buddy boy. Well, I gotta get back to work now. Thanks for the flower, Rosemary.
Thanks for the flowers. You gave my flowers to Miss Jones.
Rosemary, surely you won't begrudge an old lady a moment of happiness.
I guess it's important that you be nice to her.
I'm glad you understand. See you later, Rosemary.
Well, Rosemary, how are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. He's... Smitty, what's the opposite of a sex maniac?
A businessman.
Hello? Giving outside line. No, this call is not personal. I'm calling my mother. Thanks. One of these days when I'm running the show around here, I'll clear out the whole... Hello, Mother? Bud. I know I left without my sweater, but it's warm. Now look, Mother, I just found out something important. There's going to be a new head of the mailroom, and I want the job. You've got to call Aunt Gertrude and... I know I'm next in line, but there's a new fellow working here, and he has me worried. Oh, he works hard, comes in on time, never goofs off, he's polite. You know, a real rat.
Yes, what do you want, Miss Jones?
Mr. Bigley, your wife is calling.
Well, tell her I'm busy. Tell her I'm in a meeting. Tell her I'm out. Damn it, put her on. Hello, Gertrude. Glad you called. What's on your mind? I'm busy. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Well, Gertrude, I can't help Bud there. The head of the mailroom should pick his own successor. If I switch signals in the middle of the play, it would upset the whole team. If I interfered, that would be nepotism. Nepotism! Well, that's when your nephew's a goddamn fool. Well, I'll see. Damn it. Miss Jones!
Yes, Mr. Bigley?
Miss Jones, I've told you that talking to my wife upsets me.
Well, JB, you said to put her on and...
Never mind that. I need something to calm my nerves. Where is my... You know.
I put it in a basket underneath your desk.
Thanks.
Let's get going, boys.
Yes, sir, Mr. Trimble. I've already started sorting.
Finch, as head of the mailroom, I would like to tell you that I am very pleased with your work.
Thank you, sir.
You have an inborn gift for mailroomery.
Thank you, Mr. Trimble. Coming from you, that's a great honor.
Hello, mailroomery. No, mailroom. It's for you, Twimble, Brat, and personnel.
Ah, this may be a very important call for some of us. Hello?
What's the idea?
What's the idea of what, Bud?
You know, you're trying to butter up Twimble. Well, believe me, it won't do you any good.
Good God, Bud, just because I'm being nice to a man, does that mean I have to have an angle?
If anybody's going to get his job,
I got
you know...
you, Mr. Bratt. Thank you very much. Well, boys, it looks like they're going to promote old Twimble to the shipping department.
Who's the leader of the mailroom?
I won't say until it's official, but Mr. Bratt is leaving the choice to me. Twimble, he said, the mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization. You've been an outstanding mailroom head, and we want you to choose your own successor. And we want you to choose him on merit. On merit alone.
That's not fair. I'm going out for a smoke.
Smoke? Oh, he's going to go call his mother. But it won't help him, not if I have anything to say. I've got somebody else in mind for this job.
Mr. Trimble, you've been with this company a long time, haven't you?
A long, long time. Just last month, I became a quarter-of-a-century man.
Oh, that's beautiful. Gee, a quarter of a century.
A quarter of a century.
And how long have you been in the mailroom?
25 years. Yes, it's not easy to get a medal like this. It takes a combination of skill, diplomacy, and bold caution. When I joined this firm as a brash young man, well, I said to myself now, brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had one in years.
You play it safe.
I play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay.
But what is your point of view?
I have no point of view.
Supposing the company thinks...
I think so, too.
Well, what would you say?
I wouldn't say.
Your face is a company face.
It smiles at executives, then goes back in place.
The company furniture.
Oh, it suits me fine.
The company letterhead is
a Valentine.
Well, is there anything you're against?
Unemployment.
When they want brilliant thinking from employees.
That is no concern of mine.
Suppose a man of genius makes suggestions.
Watch that genius get suggested to resign.
So you play it the company way.
All company policy is by me, okay.
You'll never rise up to the top.
But there's one thing clear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
Well, you've certainly found yourself a home.
It's cozy.
Your brain is a company brain.
The company washed it and now I can't complain.
The company magazine.
Boy, what style, what punch.
The company restaurant.
Every day, same lunch. Their haddock sandwich, it's delicious.
I must try it.
Early in the week.
Do you have any hobbies?
I've a hobby. I play gin with Mr. Bratt.
And do you play it nicely?
Play it nicely. Still, he blitzes me in every game like that.
Why?
'Cause I play it the company way. Executive policy is by me, okay.
How can you get anywhere?
Junior, have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
You will still be here
after year after fiscal.
Never take a risk all year.
Let's get back to work, boys. They may be promoting me, but until then, the mail must go through. Oh, hi, Bud. How's your mother?
What mother?
What mother?
Hello, men. Well, Twimble, it's all set as of today. You're head of shipping.
Thank you, Mr. Bratt.
Now let's talk about your success.
Say, Brad, have you heard from my uncle today?
No, bud. Come on, Twimble, your shoes are going to be hard to fill, but who have you picked to fill them?
Well, Mr. Bratt, I've given it a lot of thought, pro and con, but I think your man is young Finch.
Congratulations, Finch.
I'm going out for a smoke.
Well, thanks, but I can't accept.
Are you turning this job down?
Well, that's right, sir. I think there's a man more qualified than myself. A man who has been here longer than I. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud Frump.
You're kidding.
Bud Frump?
This is something, surprise-wise.
I'm going to call my mother and tell her.
I don't understand.
Mr. Trimble, let me explain. Knowing you has taught me a lot.
Hello? Oh, yes, JB, this is Bratt.
It's the big boss.
Oh, I understand your problem, JB. Actually, we'd pick someone else. Oh, but don't you worry, JB. The fellow we picked turned the job over to Bud. He thinks Bud is better qualified. No, he doesn't seem to be out of his mind. He was just explaining it when you called. Go ahead, Finch.
Mr. Trimble, the great thing you have taught me is that no individual is as important as the whole company.
He says no individual is as important as the whole company.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole salad is bigger than any piece of lettuce.
Oh, you can hear him.
The whole omelet is greater than any egg.
Isn't that great, JB? Sort of chokes you up, doesn't it? Oh, his name is Finch.
F-I-N-C-H.
F-I-N-C-H. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on him myself. Right, talk to you later, JB. Finch, you got me off the spot with Mr. Bigley.
Oh, glad I could help, Mr. Bratt.
I appreciate it. Well, good luck, Twimble.
Say, Mr. Trimble, don't I have to take this mail to Mr. Gatch?
Gatch?
Gatch.
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 Say, I just remembered. Mr. Gatch is looking for a junior executive in his department.
He is?
I'm going to talk to him about you.
Oh, me, a junior executive.
Finch, your generosity and thoughtfulness may have proven to be a very good thing for you.
Oh, by George, ethical behavior always pays.
Finch, you did a very wise thing.
Oh, that doesn't matter to me, Mr. Bratt. I did what was right.
My mother was very happy.
Boys and girls, meet the new head of the mailroom, Bud Frump.
Thanks, Ponty, old man.
Good luck, Bud.
Finch, I want to talk to you.
He sure amazed me. I'm still wondering why he did this for me.
So am I. I still think my original choice was best.
Now, wait a minute, Trimble. Ponty okayed it.
It's just that...
Well, no reneging. I was promised the job.
Now, wait a minute. I've been here a long time, a quarter of a century. I just want to make sure things are done the right way.
I know what you mean, Mr. Trimble. From now on, I'll play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me there, I'll stay.
Whatever the company tells him that he'll do.
Whatever my uncle may think, I think so too.
He's beaming with company pride.
I've conquered that overambitious rat inside.
Old Bud is no longer the frump he used to be.
I pledge to the company sweet conformity.
Hooray, hooray!
I will someday earn my medal. 25-year employee. I'll see to it that the medal is the only thing they'll ever pin on me.
The frump way is the company way. Executive policy is by him okay.
I'll never be president, but there's one thing clear. So long as my uncle can stand me, I will still be here.
You know the company may like or lumpity man.
I'm so proud.
And if they choose to, the company may dumpity man. But they will never dump from the company man. Frump will play it the company. Frump will play it the company. Frump will play it the company way. Frump.
Come on, guys. It's a celebration. I want to invite all of you out to lunch on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have another announcement. Mr. Gatch is taking young Finch in as a junior executive in his department.
Wait, I didn't know that was an option. No, he stole that job from me. He stole it. That lunch is canceled.
Ponty, that's wonderful, wonderful. I told you to be patient.
Oh, you were right, Rosemary. Thanks.
You know, you should have someone around all the time to help you think things out.
Maybe I should.
Ponty, I'm always available.
You sure are wonderful, Rosemary. One of these days, I hope I can show you my appreciation and...
Lunch.
Huh?
I said lunch.
What about lunch?
I'd love to.
Love to what?
You said, what about lunch? Gee, I thought you'd never ask me. Let's see, where will we go? I know. There's a little tea room. It's a really cute place. It's called The Russian. It is very reasonable. I'm gonna go get my things and meet you right back here.
No. I meant what about lunch, not what about lunch. I mean...
Say, Finch.
Yes, sir, Mr. Gatch.
How's the young junior executive feeling?
Just fine, Mr. Gatch, just fine.
Come, I'll buy you lunch in the executive club, up on the roof.
Lunch? In the executive... Me?
Sure, now that you're a junior exec, I can put you on my expense account.
Oh, that's a great honor, Mr. Gatch. I'll get my coat.
Okay, I'll meet you at the elevator. Ah, Rosemary, dear. Seeing you always brightens my days.
Oh, please, Mr. Gatch.
She wants me.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. Mr. Gatch is taking me to lunch.
To lunch?
Yeah, how do I look?
You look fine, Conti. Just fine.
Thanks, Rosemary. I'll see you later.
If you have followed the simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should by now be a junior executive. Congratulations. Nothing can stop you now.
Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home.
Yes, dear, but damn it, Gertrude, I haven't got time for this nonsense about Bud. I know blood is thicker than water, but Bud Frump is thicker than anything. I'll promote him when I'm ready. Now listen to me, Gertrude. The next time Bud complains to his mother and she calls you and you call me, you're all fired. Yes, Miss Jones.
Mr. Bigley, there's a young lady who insists on speaking with you. She says it's personal.
What's she want? What's her name?
She says you'll know.
Oh, well, put her on. Hello. Well, now, you knew I wouldn't forget. I'll take care of everything. One moment. Miss Jones, get me Brett and personnel right away. You be here tomorrow. Fine. Bye. Brett, it's JB. I want you to do me a favor. I wonder if you could find a spot for a young lady. Wants to be a secretary. Oh, she's a friend of the family's. Her dad was a classmate of mine at Old Ivy. Oh, she's a bright young girl. Got a good head on her shoulders. Her name? LaRue. Hedy LaRue.
Can I help you, honey?
Scram!
You don't understand, miss. You see, I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
How do you do? I'm waiting for Mr. Brad of Personnel. I'm a secretary.
I spotted that the minute you came in.
Oh, thank you. Of course I'm new at this, and...
Miss LaRue?
Yeah? I mean, yes.
I'm Bert Brad Personnel. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, no, not at all, sir. It is I whom am late.
Oh, not really.
Oh, yes. You see, I was very naughty this morning. I'm still not accustomed to early arisal.
I understand if you'll just follow me. I'm sorry, this is my secretary, Miss Smith.
Oh, how are you, dear?
Fine, dear. Mr. Bratt? Mr. Bratt!
Yes, Smitty?
I need you to sign these new tax withholding blanks.
Now, Miss LaRue, if you'll follow me, I'll get your particulars.
39, 22, 38.
I win the pool! Boy, isn't she something?
She sure is.
One moment, please.
Same, Brett. I need a new secretary.
So do I. First. Miss LaRue will be assigned according to normal procedure as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
I should like to determine them.
Gentlemen! A secretary is not a toy, no, my boy, not a toy to fondle and dandle and playfully handle in search of some puerile joy. No, a secretary secretary is not, definitely not, a toy.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Bratt. We wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Bratt.
It's a company rule, Mr. Bratt.
A secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy. So do not go jumping for joy, boy. A secretary is not. A secretary is not. A secretary is not a toy.
A secretary is not to be used for play therapy.
Be good to the girl you employ, boy. Remember, no matter what neurotic trouble you've got, a secretary is not a toy. She's a highly specialized key component of operational ability, a fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community.
With a mother at home, she supports.
And you'll find nothing like her at FAO Schwartz.
A secretary is not a pet, nor an ear at the set.
It happened to Charlie McCoy, boy, they fired him like a shot. The day the fellow forgot, a secretary is not a toy. A secretary is not a toy. And when you put her to use, observe when you put her to use.
That you don't find the name Lionel on her caboose.
A secretary is not a thing, wound by key, pulled by string. Her pad is to write in and not spend the night in. If that's what you plan to enjoy, now!
The secretary you got is definitely not employed to do a gavotte. Or you know what? Before you jump for joy, remember this, my boy. A secretary is not a tinker toy.
And so then I said, just keep your hands where they belong.
So he said I'll be next in line for a promotion.
So then I said, just keep your hands where they belong.
And so he said, I'll be head of sales in a year with a raise.
So then I said, just keep your hands where they belong.
I'm dying to see those production charts.
So then I said, what the hell? I'm having dinner with him.
Did you call my wife and tell her I won't be home for dinner?
Yes, Mr. Bigley. By the way, you left your golf clubs in the office. Tomorrow is Saturday, and you're playing with Mr. Whomper, the chairman of the board.
Yes, well, I'll be staying in town tonight, so I'll come in and pick up the clubs in the morning.
And you asked me to remind you about your college alumni association.
Oh, yeah, well, send them the same check. You know, I get a kick out of thinking of their faces when they see that fat check from old least likely to succeed.
Very well, Mr. Bigley.
Say, JB, there's a phone call. It's your wife.
My wife? Damn it! I'll take it in your office. That's all, Miss Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Oh, hello, Ponty. How's the young junior executive?
Oh, just fine, Miss Jones, just fine. Thanks to the helpful advice I've been getting from you.
Well, I'm glad our little talks have proven valuable.
Well, they sure have. Oh, by the way, good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Oh, yes, in the bowling tournament. I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to be interested in a thing like that.
I'm fascinated by the hobbies of people that I like.
Say, how'd you like to come watch us bowl tonight?
Oh, I'd love to, Miss Jones, I would, but I should go to bed early. I'm working tomorrow.
On Saturday? No one around here works on Saturday. Ponty, you're a very unusual boy. You'll go far.
Well, thank you, Miss Jones. You know, that means a lot, you're saying that, because you're Mr. Bigley's secretary, and he's the man that I most want to emulate. He's so capable and thoughtful. I heard him remembering to send a check to his old school. Harvard, wasn't it?
Harvard? Don't ever let JB hear you say a thing like that. He's a groundhog.
Right, he went to school at...
Old Ivy.
Old Ivy.
Of course, they're the groundhogs. Mr. Bigley is very proud of his old school. Well, good night, Ponty.
Good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Don't worry, I won't.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, hi, Rosemary. Hi, Smitty.
Hi, Ponty. Been a long day, hasn't it?
Well, sure has.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
I've been pretty busy.
It's been a long day.
Say, Rosemary, where are you having dinner tonight?
That depends.
On what?
On where I'm having dinner.
Huh? Oh. Well, here it is, 5 p.m., the finish of a long day's work. And there they are, both of them, the secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted, not very much to say, but I can hear those two little minds ticking away. Now she's thinking,
I wonder if we take the same bus.
and he's thinking,
There could be quite a thing between us.
now she's thinking,
He really is a dear.
and he's thinking,
But what of my career?
and she says, and he says,
Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long day.
now she's thinking,
I wish that he were more of a flirt.
and he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
now she's thinking,
For dinner we could meet.
and he's thinking,
Both have got to eat.
and she says, Achoo! And he says,
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a long day.
well, it's been a long day. Hey, there's a yummy Friday special at Stouffer's. It's $1.90 vegetable plate. And at the bottom of the ad, not bad, service for two, $3.58. To make a bargain, make a date.
Wonderful.
It's fate.
Now she's thinking,
What female kind of trap could I spring?
and he's thinking,
I might as well forget the whole thing.
now she's thinking,
Suppose I take his arm.
and he's thinking,
Well, really, what's the harm?
and she says,
Hungry?
and he says,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long day.
Blithering, blathering. Thinks he can just go to his mother every time. Damn it. You've been complaining to your mother again. She wants you promoted.
Why not? Other people are being David!
Well, I told your Aunt Gertrude that you get...
Oh, there you are! Good evening, Mr. Bigley.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Uncle Jasper!
I thought I told you never to call me that around here.
I'm sorry, JB.
Now, haven't you got something to do?
I was just going to get my hat and go home.
Good. So, how do you like your new job, Miss LaRue?
It's a big fat nothing.
Sweetheart, don't talk that way around here.
I thought you were going to help me be a big businesswoman like Helena Rubinstein or Betty Crocker. So what happens? I'm stuck in the goddamn stenographic booth. No one to fish me the hell out.
Shh, Angel, these things take time. You have to Yes, Miss LaRue. In a large operation like Worldwide Wickets, there are many multiple facets, which are very important in the scheme of Hetty, I promise you.
I give up a wonderful job. Head cigarette girl at the Copa.
But the surroundings. You said you hated all those men staring at you, making advances.
It is no different around here in big business. At least at the Copa, when I got pinched, I got tipped. Around here, a girl can't even bend down and pick up a pencil with confidence.
You mean someone's been bothering you? Who? Yes, miss, in a large operation like Worldwide Facets, there are many multiple wickets, who pinched you?
I don't care about that. Look, you did not keep your part of my bargain.
Sweetheart, I meant every word. Tell you what, I'll meet you at your place in 10 minutes and we can talk it over.
No.
But Angel, yes, miss, in a large operation like Worldwide... Why don't you just go home?
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you walk down?
30 floors.
Why don't you jump?
Very attractive girl, Miss LaRue.
Oh, yes, I suppose so. I was just trying to help her feel more at home. She seems to be rather a shy person.
Yes, well, you go ahead, JV. I'm meeting Mother for dinner. She loves dinner with me. I tell her everything that happens all day at the office. Now he's thinking.
The kid could really put me through hell.
And she's thinking.
The kid could even name the hotel.
Now he's thinking.
I wonder if he'd dare.
And she's thinking.
There's blackmail in the air.
And he says.
It's a holdup.
And she says.
Down.
Wait. Okay, you're promoted.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
Jackie, that's it.
Yep, all spick as a span. Bet now some slob will come in and dirty it all up.
Nah, not on a Saturday morning. Come on, let's go do the big shots now.
Good morning.
What? Oh, is it morning already, sir?
Good God, man. Did you work all night?
Oh, I just have a few things to catch up on. I shouldn't be here much longer.
By George. I'm sorry, your name slips my memory.
Oh, Finch, sir. Finch, Pierpont Finch.
Yes, I've heard some good things about you from my scouts.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it's good to see a man in here carrying the ball. You know, you make me feel a bit guilty. I had just come in to pick up my clubs. I have to play around with old Wally Whomper. He's chairman of the board, you know.
I imagine one has to do that sort of thing once in a while.
Well, I'll just go get my clubs. What's that you're humming?
Oh, I didn't realize I was humming, sir.
You were humming the old Ivy fight song.
It must have been unconscious on my part.
Did you go there? Were you a groundhog?
Well, sir...
Say it, boy. Come out with it. I know some men have an inferiority complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton. Well, you're not ashamed of old Ivy, are you?
No, sir, not a bit.
Oh, that's the groundhog spirit. I should have known your old Ivy. What year? Bitch. When did you graduate?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was just thinking about the big game today. I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to be there, but we're playing the Chipmunks.
I can't make it either. No, I hope those damn chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Oh, I think we'll take him, sir. Charnowski's knee is much better.
With Charnowski back, the team's morale should pick up. He's the dirtiest player we've got.
Well, even though he won't be there in person, we'll be rooting for him, right?
Right. Groundhog.
Groundhog.
Stand, old Ivy. Stand firm and strong. Grand old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Stand, old Ivy, and never yield. Rip, 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 the chipmunk of the field.
When you fall on the ball,
and you're down there at the bottom of the heap.
Down at the bottom of the heap,
where the mud is oh so very, very deep.
Down in the cruddy muddy deep.
Don't forget, boy, that's why they call us. They call us Groundhog. Groundhog!
Stand, Ivy, stand firm and strong.
The chipmunk.
Grand old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Stand, Ivy, and never yield.
Rip, rip, rip,
the chipmunk of the field. 21, 22, hike.
Groundhog's out of the ball. Jarnowski goes on the sideline. He breaks another tackle. Oh, it looks like he's in trouble. Rip, 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 the chipmunk of the field.
Oh, I enjoyed that, sir.
So did I, boy. Well, I'll just go get my clubs. Rip, 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 a chipmunk. What's that you're doing?
26, 27, 28, 20. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to finish this row. I know it must look silly, but I've always found that knitting helps me think more clearly.
Well, I'll be damned. I knit too.
Really?
Yep, been doing it for years. Helps with my nerves. No one knows but my secretary, Miss Jones. You know her.
Yes, I've met her.
What's this going to be?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking maybe a birdcage cover.
Birdcage cover? Never made one of those. But what do you think of this?
Oh, that's beautiful, sir.
Oh, I made the covers for these golf clubs myself. Popcorn stitch.
Oh, you know, Mr. Bigley, I've always sort of felt sorry for men who don't knit. They lead empty lives.
Oh, I like the way you think, Fink.
Finch, sir.
Think Finch, yes. Tell me, what are you going around for here? What's your ambition in this outfit? A bright fellow like you must have it all planned out.
Well, sir, if I'm ever fortunate enough to reach a position where I had a choice, I'd like to be where they do something real. Something a man could get his teeth into, solid, down to earth, the advertising department.
Advertising? Son, I wouldn't want that for an old schoolmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. Why, this place has had 15 new advertising managers in the past year alone. The devil's disappear at a rate of about one a month.
Why is that?
Because I fire them.
But if you had a man with ideas, he could swing it.
Ideas, that's what I keep looking for. I keep hiring men who are supposed to have brilliant ideas, and not one of them will ever do what I tell them. No, you stay where you are, boy. You'll do good there. Damn good department. By the way, where are you?
Plans and systems, Mr. Gatch's department.
Good man, Gatch. Knows what he's doing. You stick with him, and I'll keep my eye on you, too.
Oh, here you are, sir. Have a wonderful day. I've got to get this done before midnight.
Midnight? That's the groundhog spirit. Groundhog.
Groundhog!
Stand, old Ivy, Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field.
Beautiful. What was that?
A college song.
What college?
I'd say Vassar.
Brat, it's JB. What are we running around here, a sweatshop? You're working that boy too hard. Who? Finch. F-I-N-C-H. I ought to know. I was right here with him, working side by side. He worked here all weekend. First of all, I want him to have an office of his own. Nothing too fancy. Don't want him getting any ideas.
Hello, Ponty.
Oh, Rosemary, come on in. How do you like it?
Your first office. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's not bad, considering. I did want my name on the door, but I decided not to ask because there's no door.
It's beautiful. I can only stay for a minute. I just wanted to tell you that I had a good time the other night.
Oh, so did I. I enjoyed the conversation. It was very... I guess I talked the whole time.
I liked it. But just one thing, Ponty. About what happened later, you know, when we said goodnight. It was our first date, and I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me or anything, but I guess it's natural for a fellow to get a little fresh with a girl or make a pass at her, but you didn't do anything.
I had to get up early. Sir, Miss.
I'm Miss LaRue, honey.
What can I do for you, Miss LaRue?
A secretary was ordered to be assigned to you. I'm your assignation.
You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out myself.
Well, happy dictation, Ponty.
Bye.
Now, Miss LaRue, won't you please sit down?
Oh, thank you.
So, now, Miss LaRue.
Just call me Hetty.
Well, I think that perhaps in a business relationship...
You know, you're cute.
Excuse me a moment.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who has been assigned to you. If she is so attractive that you feel things are too good to be true, be very careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There is a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
Miss LaRue, let's try some dictation. Take a letter.
Shoot.
This is to Mr. Gatch. Dear Mr. Gatch. Gatch. Pursuant to our discussion of whether or not...
Wait a minute, you're trying to catch a train?
What are you taking this down in?
Longhand, it's safer. I make up for it when I type.
Oh, you type fast.
Like a jackrabbit, 12 words a minute.
Hetty, what was your last position?
I was in the tobacco business, but then Mr. Bigley.
Mr. Bigley.
He got me interested in wickets, so I matriculated myself in the business school, and well, here I am.
Yes, you are, aren't you?
Go ahead, dictate some more. I'm gonna like this, Jazz.
Hetty, let's let that letter wait for a moment. Here, take this into Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Gatch.
He's my boss. Make sure you give it to Mr. Gatch directly. Hetty, personally.
Okay, Charlie.
Hello, Mr. Gatch's office. One moment. Mr. Gatch, Mr. Finch's secretary's outside, and she'd like to see you personally.
Have her come in.
I'll get her.
Mr. Gatch?
Yes.
I'm Mr. Finch's secretary. He asked me to give you this.
Say, what are you doing tonight?
I've got a date with a gentleman friend.
Oh, come on. You're in the big time now. Don't mess around with small fry.
Hello, Mr. Finch's office. One moment. It's for you, production.
Hello, this is Finch speaking. Oh, no, I'm running plans and systems now. Mr. Gatch? No, he's been moved to one of our out-of-town offices. Venezuela.
Say, Jenkins, I was just going to call you. We're getting a new vice president in charge of advertising.
Another one? Who's it this time?
A fellow by the name of Ovington. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
BBDO?
I bet that's why Bigley hired him. Anyway, we're giving him a reception tonight.
In the executive club. On the roof. I wonder how long this guy'll last.
I don't know, but we're giving him the full treatment. You can ask your secretaries to come. We're asking all the executive secretaries to come and act as hostesses.
Okay, Brat.
BBDO.
Rosemary, I had lunch without you. Where have you been?
Smitty, I've been made secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, good. What's he like?
Oh, I don't care about him. But this means I'll be invited to the reception this evening, and Ponty will be there too. Smitty, I've been dreaming of a chance like this. Ponty's never seen me all dressed up, you know, glamorous. Do you know what this is?
Your lunch?
This is the answer to how to succeed with Finch. A new dress. It's just beautiful.
Good luck, Rosemary. I hope it works.
Thanks, Smitty.
You know, maybe I'll get a new dress for tonight, too.
Good luck. I hope you're very popular at the party, Smitty.
Maybe I will be at that. I'm thinking of starting a secret rumor that I'm a nymphomaniac.
I stepped out this afternoon and bought some love insurance. A most exclusive dress from Gay Perry. It's sleek and chic and magnifique with sex beyond endurance. It's me, it's absolutely me. And why one guy, this irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing tonight, especially for him. This irresistible Paris originals, all paid for and mine. I must look divine, especially for him. Suddenly he will see me, and suddenly he'll go dreamy, and blame it all on his own masculine whim, never knowing that this irresistible Paris original's so temptingly tight. I'm wearing tonight, especially for him. For him. For him. This irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. She's wearing tonight, and I could spit.
Some irresponsible dress manufacturer just didn't play fair. I'm one of a pair, and I could, oh no, this irresistible Paris Paris original, all slinky with sin, already slunk in, and I could die, and I could kill her, and I could. This irresistible Paris original, très sexy, n'est-ce pas? God damn it, voila! And I could spit. Hello, girls. $49 I hand out for something to make me stand out. And suddenly I've gone into mimeograph. Some laugh. This irresistible Paris original, this mass-produced crime, I'm wearing tonight for the very last time.
What a dress! Hetty, will you have a drink?
I never touched anything alcoholic before 5 p.m.
It's 10 after 5.
Which way's the booze?
Right over here.
I'll have a double martini.
Here he is, boys and girls. As you know, our advertising department has been in trouble for a long time. But I think we now have a fellow who's going to help put Worldwide Wickets back on top. Mr. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
Thanks, boys and girls. I'd just like to say that I'm proud to be joining the Worldwide Wicket family. I don't know much about wickets, but I do know about advertising. My theory of advertising can be summed up in one sentence. Shove it down their throats with a soft sell.
Good sound thinking.
And I'd like to say that
Benjamin Burton, Daniel Ovington. What the hell kind of name is that?
I'd like to say that...
Say, Bud.
You call this a double martini? There's only one olive in it.
But I'd like to say that...
But JB wants for you to take Miss LaRue home. She doesn't seem to be feeling well.
I'm feeling fine.
You feel terrible.
Hey, Vincey, let's dance.
I'd like to say that...
dancing with Rosemary.
Everybody dance!
Furthermore, I would like to say that...
Ouch! Come on, Hetty. Come on, Hetty. JB wants me to take you home.
God, you must have heard the rumor.
It made me dizzy.
Come on, Hetty.
What I need is a shower.
JB wants me to take you home.
No, I'm going to JB's office. He has a private shower. I'll take a shower and then come back to the party.
Okay, Hetty. Have a nice shower.
Thanks, bud. You know, you're cute. Not as cute as Finch, but you're cute.
Not as cute as Finch. Going up to the party, Pete?
Yeah.
Will you tell Mr. Finch I want to see him down here? Tell him it's important.
Okay.
Oh, sexy Hattie is in there taking a shower, and I got a little something up my sleeve. Olé! That'll put little old Finchy right out on his... Oh, hello, Finch.
What's this all about, Bud?
JB wants you to go to his office. He'll meet you there.
Well, I just saw him at the party. He didn't say anything.
I guess he didn't want to say anything in front of Ovington. You know how it goes around here with advertising managers.
Wait, Bud, do you think your uncle's considering...
I don't know anything. I only know that I was told to tell you to go to his office.
Well, I've never seen his office anyway. Thanks, Bud.
You're welcome. Now to get my uncle. Goodbye, Finchy. Hello, Uncle Jasper. Olé!
Someday.
Guess who?
Mr. Bigley.
No, it's me.
Oh, hi, Hetty. I was supposed to meet Mr. Bigley up here.
Mr. Bigley, he's not coming. Somebody gave you a bum steer.
I should have known it was a rib. Well, I should get going.
What's your hurry?
I think I should get back to the party.
It's more fun down here.
Well, I think I'd better.
You're anxious to get back to that Rosemary, huh? Are you stuck on her?
Oh, Rosemary? No, she and I are just good friends.
That's very sensible. An up-and-coming young chap like you shouldn't be getting tied up. I've been watching you, Buster. You're going places.
Yeah, Venezuela. Look, Hetty.
Wouldn't JB die if he walked in on you kissing me?
Frankly, I'd rather he didn't.
Come on, let's try it. You'd better, Finch. If you don't kiss me, I'll tell JB you did.
Okay, just once. Rosemary.
Huh?
Can't you hear it? Rosemary.
Rosemary?
That kiss.
What about that kiss?
Rosemary.
It is highly insulting to think of two broads in the middle of one kiss.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hetty, but something has happened. I can't explain it.
Finch, you are in love!
That's right! Finch is in love! Oh, it's like music all around me, like a symphony. I must have been in love with her ever since you took my particulars.
And you found this out by kissing me?
Yes, Hetty.
I don't know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me, till at last out it came. Rosemary. Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo. Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Auntie, I heard Bud from talking at the party. Where is she?
Rosemary, something wonderful has happened.
What are you talking about?
Can't you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
I can't hear it.
Just listen, it's all around like a beautiful pink sky. Rosemary.
Now look here, J. Pierpont Finch, have you lost your mind?
Rosemary, darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo. not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name. Oh, honey, I've been so wrapped up in trying to get ahead that I never realized it's as though I'm seeing you for the first time.
And I'm seeing you for the first time. You have on 2 different kinds of lipstick. Mine and hers.
Rosemary, don't understand. This is very easily explained.
Yes, I do. Well, don't let me keep you. Go on. Go ahead. Kiss her again. Make love to her. Take her home for the weekend. I don't care.
What will I do?
Let's do what she said. You go back in there. I have nothing to hide. Yes, you have. And keep it hidden. You snake. Now kiss me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought...
Mr. Bigley, this is all my fault. I insisted Mr. Finch show me your office.
I see. Well, I just came to wash up, so...
Excuse me.
Finch, I owe you an apology.
You do? For what?
Never mind that. However, I want you to know that I do not approve of what you were doing when I came in here. I do not care for anything like that between executives and their secretaries.
Oh, well, Miss Pilkington is not my secretary.
Good point.
We figured you'd be here, JB. We've been waiting for you.
I haven't finished my speech yet.
You made a fine speech.
Oh, yes, you did, Mr. Ovington. Very fine speech.
Ovington, this is Finch of Plans and Systems.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Mr. Ovington, I didn't get a chance to tell you at the party, but I'm very interested in advertising, and I've read a lot about you in Fortune magazine. Some wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
By the way, Mr. Bigley, did you know that Mr. Ovington was an All-American halfback at college?
Is that so? Where'd you play, Ovington?
Why, the greatest little college in the world, Northern State.
A chipmunk!
I sure am a chipmunk. Did you see the way we murdered the groundhogs last Saturday?
Ovington, I'm not a bigot. I've hired men from all colleges, lions, tigers, gophers, badgers, but never a chipmunk. Your resignation is accepted. Rip, 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 the chipmunk of the field.
Chipmunk rah, chip, chipmunk. Meh.
Well, that was a narrow squeak.
Oh, it was a big shock to me.
Finch, it's a good thing you're so on the ball when it comes to advertising.
Say, JB, what are we going to do about a new advertising manager?
Finch, maybe it's fate that you happen to be here at this very moment. You've always wanted this rotten job. Do you think you could handle it?
Oh, I don't know, sir.
Oh, if there's one thing I admire in a man, it's humility. Finch, I'm making you vice president in full charge of advertising.
Me? A vice president?
JB, I don't want to question your decision. Finch is rather bright, but he's rather inexperienced.
I like him. Oh, Brad, I think we've hit on something here. This boy is loaded with great ideas.
Ideas? Tell us some of them, Finch.
Well, I haven't had time to figure them out.
Finch, where are those great ideas?
Well, sir,
Put up or shut up, son.
Yeah, but sir...
Get on the ball or you'll be out of here like a shot.
No, but sir, I'd like to be able to give you a clear-cut campaign.
Say, JB, the plans board is meeting the day after tomorrow. Finch can tell us all his great ideas then.
Fine. Finch, you've got 48 hours to give me an advertising campaign. Better get going. You're now vice president in full charge of advertising, and frankly, up to now, I am pretty dissatisfied with your work.
What? I don't care what happens. I'm a vice president. Vice President Finch. Oh. Hello, this is Mr. Finch. Get me the stationery shop downstairs. Hello, remember those cards I spoke to you about last week? Go ahead and print them right away. Let's see what. Oh, girls, you can come out now.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. I've been made a vice president.
Congratulations! Can I be your secretary?
Oh, gee, I'd love that, Hetty, but Rosemary's going to be my secretary.
I'll go back to the steno pool. Guess I'll wait for that bitch until after he's married.
Rosemary?
I'm going to be your secretary.
Well, sure, you were Mr. Ovington's secretary, and now I'm taking over his whole department.
And what makes you think I'd want to be your secretary? I'd rather die.
Rosemary, you have to. You must. I'm in charge of advertising now. You know what a tough job that is. I can only do it if I have your help. Rosemary, I need you.
You do? Well, in that case, all right, I'll be your secretary.
Wonderful. Now let's get to work.
Finch, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yeah. Hello, operator. Who paints names on office doors?
Aren't you going to kiss me?
Kiss you? I can't.
Why not?
You're my secretary. Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter.
Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
This is Mr. Finch. I want my name on my door in gold leaf. Oh! J. Pierpont. J. Pierpont Finch.
Suddenly there is music in the sound
All capitals.
of my name.
Yes, block letters. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary.
Vice President.
Vice President.
In charge of advertising.
There must be.
F-I-N-C-H.
All of my lifetime program will be more of the same.
Yes, the usual spelling. J.
Pierpont. J. Pierpont.
Remember me, Rosemary.
I can't stand it.
Whatever happened to Rosemary?
Boy, when you see it on your own door.
There is wonderful music